An enraged buffalo gored an old woman with its horn while she was taking care of the animals. The blow was brutal. Her dog found its owner lying on the ground. The little animal, in despair, ran off to look for help. It pulled at people and tried to lead them to its owner, but they didn't understand what the dog wanted, until one young man understood and went with the animal to the place. The young man rushed the old woman away, trying to save her life, but the estate doctor examined her and said that it was already too late. The woman had died. Then the manager gathered all the workers and said, "As you know, our dear mistress had no heirs. She was a very rich woman, and while she was alive, she told me that if anything ever happened to her, I should prepare this special banquet and ask you to make a choice." On the table, there were two options, a sum of money and a Bible. "Choose without fear," the manager said. "The banquet is already provided, and the gift is each person's free choice." The gardener stepped up first. "Sir, I am very grateful for the banquet and for the gift, but this little book is of no use to me. Obviously, I choose the money." The second was the butler of the house. "Sir, with all due respect, you probably think I'm a fool. I am a smart man, so I choose the money." The cook came up third and said, "Sir, I love reading gossip magazines. If this were one of those, maybe I'd pick it, but this is just a boring Bible, so I choose the money." When it was the fourth worker's turn, the manager came up to him and said, "Listen, boy, I know you're the poorest of them all. I'll give you the money. It will be useful to you and your family." But to everyone's surprise, the young man answered, "Yes, this money would help my family a lot. But since childhood, my mother taught me that the Word of God is a lamp to our feet and a light to our path. And even though the temptation is great, I choose the Bible." Everyone was amazed. "Fool!" shouted the butler. But when the young man opened the Bible, he found two envelopes. In one, there was a sum of money 10 times greater than the others had received, and in the other, a will stating that all the inheritance of the deceased mistress of the estate was to pass into the hands of the poorest young man. Then the young man read aloud, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will direct your paths." If this were a joke, it probably would have been forwarded to everyone. I want to see if you have the courage to share this video. Remember, God said, "If you are ashamed of me, I will also be ashamed of you."